like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback.
Hey, one second. Yeah, I'm ready, man.
On 1st and 10, Locke. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and they're going to have a 3rd down. From the gun, here's Luck. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Luck able to find Hilton there for a cold first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say they shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in the week to put it in a playbook. So you said you shrink the playbook. Pick up the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? That's a cool precious gap.
And he gets off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it's almost like the bullet train. I mean, just so quick, and what a terrific play. Early in the game.
Good penetration here. Get this down. Only about the 49-yard line. Back to
Hung up to a field goal. Let's see.
Gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Ew.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 20. Now the rookie out of Georgia, Sony Michel. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing rookies need to learn at this level, and quick, make a cut, be decisive, and go. Because in college, you could dance around and wait for a hole to open because you're probably a better athlete than most of the guys on the field, but not on the NFL level.
Trying to squeeze it into Edelman, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he spins past him and into space. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
One day. 12.
They go play action here on 1st down. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Eric Ebron, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Now the Patriots offense, they work their way back out onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This drive starts out on the ground with Michelle. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
The New England Patriots remain consistent on offense with a stable of running backs. They added Sony Michel, the 31st pick of the draft in 2018, to that stable at the University of Georgia, mainly for his ability to run inside the tackles and add a little thump to their game.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
7 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Justin Houston in there to bury him for a loss of 11. That's a good sign early for the Colts, who had just 25 sacks last season.
People talk about putting an emphasis on an area of need. That's showing that the emphasis is paying off. Going ahead and getting to the quarterback early. When you only have 25 sacks in a season, that's not going to get you to the playoffs.
That was 31st in the league. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. On play action, now Brady. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it. Albeit deep in their own territory. And the Colts getting ready to go.
Can you hear me? Yo, can you hear me? Yeah. Do you usually play like a lot of ranked games or something? Oh. Damn, I have a bad start, man. hopefully my defense gets a stop, man. Yeah, I play ranked. No, I'll be in since week 2. I should be undefeated. No, that loss I had, I was traveling and I got a loss because of the sim. Yeah, I didn't actually lose it. Need to stop, man. Oh, okay. Damn.
just don't care for what position they get this. But run after the catcher, rackability is often the difference between winning and losing and changing your position.
Quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
There you go. He stopped. Pick, here we go. Damn, that's the pick I needed. That was huge because you would have been. Yo, I hate when you get a pick and the game make you stop or something. That should be a pick 6. They need to change that next Madden though. You can't even go. Yeah. Oh my Man, I gotta get something off of now. Probably not nothing to begin with. She's
Terry out there to kick this one away. This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it? It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense in this drive. Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So Brady and the Pats take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They go back to the air.
why you throw the ball like that? That mean he threw the ball horrible. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, lead, man. That's not a good start for me.
return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Oh, time, man. Shit. Still there again.
I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also have to really go ahead and force it if they need it.
Took just one play to go all the way to the 44 as they try and get their first down. Now Brady. This is deep inside.
Who? What a piece of man. I don't know.
It's a big play there for the Patriots. 54.
If I could get a score here and get a stop, I could come back.
I think the only rules about playing that position should still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to play the ball.
Oh my goodness, he put it
If you're starting to throw in the first half, you might be able to win the game because they were able to come out. Now, his expectations level isn't where they are. He's going to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Give him a couple on the carry there, second and 8.
That first down play, what you want to do is wedge out any type of space. If you have to run the turnout out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
And didn't get a ton of it, at least. The 15, they'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. They get 9 there, and in the process, escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. On first down, Locke. Caught left side by Hilton. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. Play action. It's Locke. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to Foxborough after this. For a guy who didn't throw a football for 500 days, Luck's looking pretty sharp here early in the year. It's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Luck. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Forced out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Locke. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. Brady going to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a play fake. Brady flush to his right. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
That one goes for 24 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Michel on an island by himself in the backfield, second and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. And my goodness, another interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40, past the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. That pick six extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So we come to halftime here with the visiting Colts taking the lead to the locker room. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there, because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or do they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down, Michel. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with third and just a yard.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
20.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And they will run it with Michelle. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Brady to throw. Able to shake him off. Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They come out here in the eye. Brady now to throw. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Monday. Call. Go ahead.
Off of play action. Lock. Going up top. He's got a man. Complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Gun.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Huff, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have got it on cruise control. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On play action, it's Brady. Then he will find his man for the first time, Demaryius Thomas. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They go play action here on first down. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Wait, 20. 380.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead them up 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hill. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Here's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5. The former 7th-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the NFL and had to convert into being a receiver and was drafted that way. And that conversion, oh boy, it's been good. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run it in. Michelle. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. The quick slant caught. A great open field tackle is going to stop him shy of the goal line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Colts defense comes up with a goal line stand.
11V. 59. 11V. Go ahead.
From the end zone, Luck. And Luck is going to run out of time and out of luck as well. It's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions.
And now here is another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. Take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and, yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big... And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So the Patriots coming out now. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
He's going to let this one go deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Luck and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start out on the ground with a jive. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Tempo. 11.
Out of the gun, Luck. Flushed out right. He hits his running back, Jay Ajayi. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And I do believe this is going to wind up a safety. It is. It's a safety. How about that for a wacky play? Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does them in here. And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen to their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Huff with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the pour it on. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Vinatieri out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Patriots offense field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. They'll run it. This is Michel. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he will have a man, Demaryius Thomas. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. And give him now 4 interceptions in this game. That's only the 3rd time this has been done since the year 2000.
I think that tells you how much better teams have gotten at throwing the football. If you go all the way back to 1960, 12 times before that, there have been guys who've gotten 4 interceptions or more in a game. I mean, most recently, since 2000, Delta O'Neal and D'Angelo Hall.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Gun. 12.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Trump T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right?
No,
I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think that that lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's going. She's full bore.
Yeah, this thing is flat out finished.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the lead will swell by 1 more. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. Offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and they were losing late in a game like this and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
White 20! White 20! Here we go. 54! Go!
And it's Michel once again. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they keep handing it to him.
And got his man complete. Give him 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
He's going to launch this thing way down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
And they just hit another big completion there, and I think in days gone by in the NFL, you might have asked, is this a little bit of overkill? Is this rubbing it in? I don't think people feel the same way nowadays.
It's the age-old argument. Then you could say on the other side, if you're going to get angry about it, stop it, right?
Go ahead and stop me. And I think a lot of the times they just look at it like, let's just play the game. And however it turns out, it turns out.
And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Go, go, go. 11Z.
They run with Ajayi. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.